Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Indy. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Go!
I'll throw it. It's Cox. He's got Washington. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A 28-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
43-yard line. Here we go. Go.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Escapes the defender. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
He dodged the tackle. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Setting him on the dive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, the Colts got to it first. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? He threw that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Ready, up.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready. 19.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Ooh, he put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Kate, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st down throw here for Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Ward off the play fake. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Titans have a 1st.
1st down, Tennessee. Ready.
They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
Going to throw this one. Ward. Jump off, caught by his back. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans face a 4-point deficit. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game. Sanders all set to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Quick toss headed left. Still finding room past the 45. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts stretch their early lead to 9.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called touchdown for him. And now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Trucked on that play by none other block than Tonka Hemingway.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Ward. Cut out left. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got DK, complete. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Throwing now on 1st down. Whoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, Ward going to the air. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Running back sent in motion. Colts going to throw here on 3rd. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Through the 35. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
2nd and 10, here's a pass. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got 3rd down well inside field goal range. Complete out to the right. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
70, hiking, 18.
From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts make it a 16-point ball game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
19 Lions. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 3rd and short.
3 yards to go. Let's go now. Drop 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Alec Manor, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. This will be grabbed at the 5. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
At their own 13-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back-to-back carries here. Fights his way through a tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
First down from the 42. looking to throw here. Warren brings this one in on the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Get it. Let's go.
Sticking with Henderson. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as a QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Ivan Pace has got it.
Intercepted by the Titans. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Go.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. On the move, past the 40. He gets loose down the right side. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans cut the lead down to 10.
Titans 14. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Space on the right, he's got room. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going play action. Is made down the right sideline. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll run it from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They'll kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
Ward setting up to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans cut the lead down to 10.
Titans 21. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
That lead him just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Ready up.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Ready.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
It's his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Here's a dive up the middle. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They're throwing it. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Henderson on 1st and 10. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, start. Ready.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Throw left side, complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
65.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. A give now from the gun. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. He goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 16 yards.
From the gun, it's Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70 lying.
DK's the motion man. 2nd and 10 now. Ward taking a chance to the end zone. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Looking inside the red zone. That's complete to Alec Iomana. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 60. Dragon 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Escapes the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans chop some of the lead off before the half. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans cut the lead down to 10. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get 1 final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Ready.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Here's the final play of our 1st half.
Come on. Ready.
Throwing here just before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready up.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get it. Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk. Go.
Ward now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
A gain of 9
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They'll run here on first down. Give them a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness, the pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Sending him on the dive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. And after the play, one of the Colts is still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Back to the line they come, second down.
Ready! Ready!
Going to throw this one. Ward. We've got a screen to the running back. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to the air they go on second down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
The Titans into the nickel for third down. Working now from the gun. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Ready.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now Ward. Brought in right side. they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
If you want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, they'll run. Again, he's got room. And they take this in for the score. The Titans take a third quarter lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
42,
Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the fumble recovery is made. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
16 yards. And the Titans, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Tag! Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Titans now lead by 10.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10.
Ready.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go. Start. Ready, ready.
He's going to throw it. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
8 yards to go.
This defense, they got a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for this. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Let's go.
Run right side. Henderson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
1-yard gain.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Complete out to the right. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down.
Ready.
It's Henderson on the give. He'll have the first down and even more. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Cut at the 10-yard line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the third. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the ready.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Get it. Gravity lock, go.
Ward in the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 35 out of that play. And the Titans have a first.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ward's going to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
Okay, break.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Here we go. 19, Charger.
Right up the gut. Cuts it to the right. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get them enough for a first down. 3/4 in the books from this one. It's the Colts' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He's got a man left. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready.
Back to throw. All the left side. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now within 1 score in the 4th. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. There he goes on the right side. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th.
Hey, Kate, there are good days, and then there are great days, and then there's just days, well, unlike any before. This guy is having one of those kind of games.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Titans push the lead up to 12.
51.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. It is caught left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
80. 70 Lions.
Back to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Let's go.
To the air on third and long. He has the first over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down.
Come on, come on.
Sticking to the air here. That one's complete, right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and just 2 to go.
Brings up third and 2.
Let's go now. Go.
Here he is on third and short. Pass is caught at the 9. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Trujillo hands on the point after. And the Colts trim the deficit down to 5.
63, Colts 58.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10.
60 Bison, 6, Bravo 80.
Give now to the running back. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Okay,
One picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
go. Steady.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Start.
Slot man's in motion right. We give here to the motion man. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Put some heat on this deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done. He
hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
A 26-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He cuts. It's a foot race. And they take this in for the score. The Colts down by only 2 in the 4th.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
66. 64.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready? Smash, Cowboys, ready?
Here's the handoff. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A gain of 15 there. And the Titans have a 1st. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Titans up by just a couple of points. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Okay,
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 by 6. 60. Johnny Ryan. 19 Tiger, 9. Ready?
They give it to him again. And he's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Come on, come on.
DK motioning right. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Boom. Ready.
Now a give on the counter. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Now, here we go. Start. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. He throws a bullet deep to the... He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go street.
Man in motion here. Going ground on first and goal. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Okay, ready?
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. A win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Trujillo checks on the extra point. And the Colts cut the lead down to just 2. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. recovered. Yep, and folks, this game is over.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they take the first skirmish with their...
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, I catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister, I said with the fishing hook. Listen up, I've had to hit the cup, so if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a... I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's. Little what's your run up cash, double back. Baby show me what your mama made and made that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like he's in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a... I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I... Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a... I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I...